Hi, I want to talk to you about one thing not to do during 2024, and that's to create a New Year's resolution. My name is Shakina Walker. I'm a therapist and coach, and I live to help professionals operate from a sense of purpose and fulfillment in their personal and professional lives, and I want to help you do the same. So let's get down to it. 3 reasons why creating a New Year's resolution is not a good idea. Number 1, New Year's resolutions tend not to be based on SMART goals. In other words, they're unrealistic. The acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. When it comes to New Year's resolutions, these type of goals tend not to be based on any present habits, and they're not very specific in nature. It may be that you want to lose weight, but there's no context to it. You may say you're going to go to the gym 5 or 7 days a week, but it's not realistic because last year you didn't spend 5 days in the gym the whole 365 days. Number 2, the goals are attached to motivations that stem from shame, guilt, or covetousness. And what I mean with covetousness is you either want what someone has, or you think because you're a certain age, you should have these certain things that you don't have. For example, you're 25 years old and you say, you know what, this year is going to be the year I'm going to get married, have kids, have the best job, have all the things, all within this 1 year. Also, the same thing, maybe you're 40 years old and you're saying, I should have been so much further in my career. So in 2024, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. But yet you don't have a system in place to help you achieve these goals. Going back to SMART goals. Let's look at number 3. Another reason why these goals tend to not be, the New Year's resolution goals tend to not be one that can be fulfilled is because they're established without a sense of accountability. And that's accountability to yourself and external accountability. Individuals who don't have external accountability, they may have all these goals and things that they want to execute, or maybe habits they want to develop, but they don't either have the environment of individuals to help support that, or they have low awareness. So they're not aware of how they're actually impacting their ability to achieve their goals. So we talked about 3 reasons. Number 1, New Year's resolutions tend not to work for 80% of the people for various reasons. Number 1, a lot of times these goals are not specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and usually the time-bound aspects don't correlate with the goals that are being set. The second thing we talked about is New Year's resolutions tend not to be achievable because of the motivation behind that. It's not an intrinsic value, but yet it possibly is rooted in shame, guilt, or covetousness. And lastly, we talked about New Year's resolutions are achievable because they could be stemmed from a place where there's no accountability, whether accountability within yourself or external accountability. And there is a plethora of research out there that talks about goals are most achieved when in a group setting. And that's a group setting where you have like-minded individuals. So if you're in an environment where individuals aren't holding you accountable and you're not accountable to yourself, the likelihood of you achieving that goal is next to none. If you want to learn more helpful tips such as these, please feel free to join me on January 25th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I will be hosting a free masterclass, Overcoming the Failure to Launch, and I want to see you there. Please look below, sign up, and see you then.